What's up everybody, it's Noah and welcome back to some more Heroes of the Storm free-to-play. Uploading this a little bit late, it's actually about 12:30 at night where I am, so a little bit late to get the daily video out, so sorry about that, but I'll record another in the morning. Just got a little bit busy with band practice for one of the musical projects that I do. But anyway, you don't want to hear about that. You want to hear about some Heroes of the Storm, and of course we are bringing our lovely lady Valla back out. That is because we got an Assassin quest as our new quest, which allows us to double tap that with Diablo. We'll wrap that up. As you can see, I've gone back down in gold again. That's because I purchased everyone's favorite little tank, Johanna, as my first 4,000 gold character. Probably pick up Tassadar next. We'll see kind of how things play out. But until then, we're going to play another game as Valla, and we tried auto-attack Valla the last time we brought her out, and it worked out pretty well, but this time we're just going to kind of base it off the team comp that we're facing, and give it a whirl. So, see you after the jump. Alright guys, we are zoning in on Blackheart's Bay. Take a look at the team comps. Myself as Valla, Sergeant Hammer, Zool, Illidan, and Malfurion. Our Illidan and Malfurion are in a stack together. And Li Ming, Valla, Sergeant Hammer, Sylvanas, and Malfurion. Our Sergeant Hammer is already apologizing for being Sergeant Hammer. I kind of like that. Gonna take Siphoning Arrow. There's no tanks on either team, so there's not a whole lot of purpose to me going auto attack. Not sure why Malfurion and Illidan are going bot, but okay. I do like having the Zool here. It'll allow us to shut down the enemy Sergeant Hammer pretty aggressively, I think. And can we get it? Are they going to rush it? Apparently not. Well, that's kind of surprising. There's the Li Ming. Feel free to throw out that orb. It's not going to do anything. So, well, yeah. I mean, oh, please don't stay there. Please don't stay there, Zool. You big silly. What are you trying to do? So, I don't know why the Valla vaulted away there. So I'm going to try and clear this top lane to create some space for when we go for the chest that's going to spawn. And there's the attempted gank from the enemy Valla. Of course, that's not going to do much of anything. Gonna get in here. I'm just trying to burn these down as much as I can, but unfortunately, yeah, especially after taking that orb from the enemy Li Ming, really need Malfurion here. But of course, the stack are just going to stick together, which means it's going to be very difficult for us to get anything done here. And without a healer up here, they do manage to take out the Sylvanas, that's good. So they should be able to just kind of easily clear out that that bottom chest. So, I mean, if that's the strategy, if they just want to split it, that's fine, but there's still better things to do. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to top to soak. I'll peek in and see if I can just capture this real quick. Got Zool sticking with me. That's not too bad. But we're going to get up here and soak real quick. Gotta maintain that soak, even if the rest of the team's being kind of goofy. I mean, Zool should be soaking that bot lane. Not sure why he's doing this right here. I guess he's just going to go and kind of repeatedly clear with me, which is not a terrible idea. I mean, I can put free damage on this tower, so I guess I'll do that. Not really sure what's going on, but I guess I'll be Siege Valla if they're going to allow me to. I'm going to soak up a lot of experience for free right here. Enemy team's not doing a great job of soaking. We already have about a half level on him. And obviously not a whole lot of that came from that Sylvanas skill. So I'm just going to keep moving around, keep soaking. If the rest of the team wants to get involved in these weird fights at bot, that's fine. I will just... Oh, unfortunately our Illidan falls against Malfurion, could not protect him quite enough, and followed by Zool. Well, there goes our experience lead. But here is level 4. We're going to take Puncturing Arrow again, just increasing the burst available to me. I'm doing this to try and, like, enable my team. No one else seems concerned with soaking. And ironically, it's the Valla on both teams who are actually trying to soak. I'll get in here, pop her with a Hungering Arrow just to scare her off a little bit. I mean, it's basically free damage, so why not put the fear in her a little bit. And I don't want to lose any tower shots, so I'll soak a little bit of this damage. It looks like the enemy Valla has switched back over to bot. Oh, would Zool like to attempt a gank here? Zool?
Take this hero down.
We got a good opportunity. Damn it. Well, Nope, wasted opportunity on my part. Didn't manage to do much there. It's too bad. I have really no clue what the rest of the team is doing, like milling around bot. It looks like 6 coins have been turned in for both teams. I'm sorry that I'm playing so boring, but I can't really think of something better to do right now. Like, I always say roll with the stack, but this is a map where you kind of need to, like, work continuously to get things. It does look, however, like they have not actually done anything to their doubloon camp. Oh, well, that's not going to do anything. Kind of tipped his hat with the skeleton summon there. Oh, I don't know how that puncturing arrow missed her. I find that kind of weird, but we're going to get a couple free points there. Sergeant Hammers both die bot lane, apparently. So, we do have a lead on coins after that turn-in, because me and Zool are floating 4 collectively. Unfortunately, our Illidan has died as well. It's looking like I'm going to have to roll bottom and try and get some work done, because I don't know why everyone's dying down there. I don't know if they're overextending or what's going on, but someone needs to do something about that Sylvanas, and I'm a good option to deal with her. So I'm going to roll in and also deal with these pesky siege minions down here. Don't quite manage to take out the Sylvanas, unfortunately, but I managed to do enough damage to her that she'll be forced to back, which will limit the amount of push she's able to do here. Level 7, let's see, probably take repeating arrow, just increase the burst. So, it feels like Illidan and Malfurion are just never going to leave each other's sides, so might as well get in here, get as many coins as I can, and try and play smart. Should be able to score a couple kills here without too much trouble. So there's that one, and do we get the Sylvanas? Yes we do. Can we take out... Oh, well, no. Our Malfurion dies. Oh, Illidan, why would you do that when your healer just died? Well, I managed to secure a couple kills, but it didn't really do anything there because it was followed by a couple deaths. Did manage to get cannons though, so I guess that's something. I'll sit bot and soak. Oh, well, there's the enemy Malfurion, but obviously he's not going to do a whole lot to me. Is this a game you really want to play? Oh, shit. Fortunately, I'm able to get out of there. Took some unnecessary damage from that root, but whatever. We'll live. Malfurion is ready to use regrowth, that's good to know. We can easily get in here and body the enemy team, though, I think. Oh, no, I did not realize that the rest of my team was leaving, so I thought that we had a great opportunity for an engagement there, but apparently the rest of the team did not agree with the assessment. I guess it makes sense, because Sergeant Hammer is patiently sieging top lane. Very strange gameplay, but I should have paid attention to the minimap. We're about to secure level 10, but so is the enemy team, so that's kind of going to be whatever. Do we have stuns? We really don't have stuns, so I'm going to take Rain of Vengeance. And it's been made a lot more appetizing just by how much more damage it does these days. So if Illidan flanks around, we could probably get something done here, but he's not going to. He's just going to turn in with his 6 coins, which seems less pressing to me than what's going on in bot lane right now, but hey. We've all got different interpretations of what's significant, so... Well, unfortunately not able to secure the kill there. Getting moonfired by the enemy Malfurion. Kind of sucks. Oh, well, we got a hunt from Illidan. Very aggressive play on his part. And can I get her with the rain? Yes, I can. And we cause Malfurion to blow his trank and take a death, so that's a pretty solid win for us. Didn't manage to strip any coins there, but oh, unfortunately they do get a turn in, but we'll be able to punish the Sylvanas for that. Just die, please. Yeah, she's done. I didn't want to blow any skill shots for that. So, at this point, I'm going to continue to soak and kind of look around for whatever camps I can get. I think we can get this Valla. Yes, we can. We managed to strip a couple points off her. That's good. Yeah, it was a great job. I mean, it was pretty easy. Whatever. All right. So, as I said, continue to soak. We are stripping coins off him now. We've got a little bit of an experience lead, which is nice. Fortunately, we lose that top fort, but all we need to do now is kind of seize this advantage that we have. We do have options here. We managed to take out the Li Ming, no problem, or we should, and we should be able to take out the Malfurion as well. There we go, that's 2 kills, perfect. This is what we need to do, is we need to be getting these picks left and right. We've got a team that's great for getting those picks, so hey, why not? Oh, I found a lonely Valla down here. Someone want to help me out with that kill? No, apparently not. Guess we're going to try and pick the enemy Sergeant Hammer instead, which should work. Oh, can I get her with a multi-shot? Unfortunately not. Rain of Vengeance came back up, but I just wasn't in a great position to use it. It looks like Sergeant Hammer. Oh, this is kind of cute, actually. Can I get her? Oh, wow, why didn't you leave? You should totally have left. You chose not to. Unfortunately, I'm out of mana at this point. I will help secure these siege minions, and then I'm going to have to back. I'm going to take Frost just because they're a pretty mobile enemy team. Illidan unfortunately gets ganked. Not sure where that happened, but either way, I'm going to indicate that I'm low on mana and that I am backing. Managed to get some coins out of it. Zool seems to be in some sort of engagement with the Sylvanas, but with no mana. There's not a lot that I can offer there. Unfortunately, we have Bruisers on our bot fort right now, so I'm going to go down to push that off. That's what Zool should be doing. Zool, can you do that? It's not going to hurt you to contribute to the war effort a little bit. No, okay, guess not. So I'm just going to go in here instead. Do whatever I can. I don't know if I'll be able to save this fort, frankly. There's a lot of minions down here, but I'll do what I can. Yeah, this might just go down, unfortunately. No, I will save it with a sliver of life. Just want to deny that experience from the enemy team as long as possible. We do have a talent advantage, so now would be a good time to pick a fight, but I don't know if there's really a fight to be picked. Ooh, we got a lot of enemy team right here, and I am in a pretty solid position to take advantage of it. Go throw down the rain, make sure we get that Sergeant Hammer, we get the Li Ming and Sergeant Hammer, that's most of their damage done. Oh, I want your tasty trank healing, please. So and that should, oh yes, we do manage to get the kill on the Valla. Can we get the kill on the Malfurion? Yes, with a root from our friendly Malfurion, we do manage to, and that's going to be 4 coins for us. Not bad at all, not bad at all. We've managed to strip a bunch of coins. I'm going to turn in, and we're going to secure some new cannons for us. And we managed to get a pick on the Sylvanas as well. Ooh, bunch of coins off her. How many was she holding? I had no idea. So, yeah, I'll definitely take that. And with this advantage, I'm going to look around. I'm going to ping the siege camp over here. Hopefully someone will assist me with that. My wacky team, who I've been playing so curiously. Will someone help me with it? No, apparently I'm just going to solo it myself. The sad times of being a lonely solo queue Valla. Trade a Li Ming for the Sergeant Hammer. I'm going to say that's a pretty good trade. And we managed to get the other Sergeant Hammer as well. Not too bad. Do I have a well down here? Unfortunately I don't, but we sacrifice our Illidan as well in some absurd engagement bot. Zul's not going to be able to do much there. I'm going to come in and get my Vault, which is going to synergize pretty well with my repeating arrow. We really shouldn't be doing this with the coins that we're holding. We want to maintain these coins as well as we can. Malfurion is top lane, clearing minions or something, I'm not sure, but I was kind of stalking around. They're going to take that fort. There's nothing that I can do about that, so I'm going to get up here, stick next to my Malfurion, and wait for everyone to come on the line. We do have 16, and yes, that's what I want to do as well. Everyone needs to link together and do this. We have 16, we can easily force a fight and win, even if it's 4v5 probably. So let's get in here and make it happen. We have just enough for another turn in, I believe. We need Malfurion to turn in. There we are. Okay, so this will be another turn in for us, uncontested, which always feels good. And here is the enemy team who here are about to body if the rest of the team wants to contribute. I think my text says everything. I'm pretty upset that no one followed up my Rain of Vengeance, where I did manage to pin down and lay low 3 members of the enemy team, and instead we got we we got wiped. So I'm feeling pretty salty about that. I'm not sure why no one decided to do anything with the opportunity that I provided, but I guess that I didn't indicate it, but at the same time, if people are a little bit more aware, it wouldn't have been a problem. And we will manage to take out the Sylvanas in a revenge kill, so that's not much, but it's something, and we'll be able to easily clear these huge minions as well. Fortunately, we managed to turn everything in before they wiped us like that, so we didn't lose anything in terms of points, but it still sucked. Like, there was no reason that needed to happen. We should have easily clinched that win. Fortunately, we are still full level above the enemy team, which means we will get Storm Talents long before them. I don't know. Oh, here we are. This is the opportunity right here. Everything will be worth it if we pull this off. I do manage to get the stun off there. Can we get the Sergeant Hammer as well? Yes, we do. Can we get the Valla as well? Yes, we can. There we go. You see? And this is what you do when you play Valla Wall. You just get those kills. You just make the dream happen. Okay, so came back from that. We got 3 kills right there. That is nothing I'm going to complain about. We have Illidan hunting the Leeming and managing to get the kill. I mean, I guess Illidan is a pretty solid counter to Leeming. Usually I think of Zeratul as the ultimate Leeming counter. That's the fun fact for you guys if you're sick of Leemings, is just play Zeratul. Because you can just body her fucking instantly. Wait for the teleport to go off before you blink and you're golden, I tell ya. They want to go for boss, but I think that's kind of a dumb decision. Because if there's a team that was going to boss throw, it would probably be this team. But, I mean, if they initiate on it, it'll help. But I'm just not confident enough in my team's fault. Oh, but they are chasing Sergeant Hammer right now. I think this is a little bit more pressing. What are they trying to do? I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to do. They are initiating on the boss. But they're chasing me instead. Oh, they are checking boss. And there we go. Managed to get a stun off on the enemy Valla. Will we get the kill on the Valla? No, but our friendly neighborhood Illidan will die instead. I need to get out of here. That is too much heat for me. You really need to leave. We really need to leave. Just back off. Just back off. We lost 2, but we didn't throw out boss, and we have 20 now. Storm of Vengeance will never hit all 4 times, so I'm just going to take Nexus Frenzy, even though it's not an auto-attack build. Let's get these with me real quick. Nothing better to do. They're probably going to take boss now, but fortunately we don't have a structural advantage. I probably should. Let's do that. But with 2 down, we can't do anything about that. I don't think they're going to push with this boss. I think they're just going to try and take a coin advantage at the same time. But even then, there's still 3 coins away. Nah, they can get that pretty quickly. So I'm going to get in here, do as much damage to the boss as I possibly can before it starts getting to our structures. And I'm going to burn all my cooldowns to do it, because why not? Gotta make it happen. Teamwork makes the dream work. I've got Zool there. We're going to be able to burn this down quickly before it even takes a full wall. The rest of my team has decided to 3v5 the enemy team. Not something that I would advise doing, but apparently they want to make it happen. Malfurion is dead, and so is Illidan in what I would not call a surprise. And unfortunately, with those kills, the enemy team has 20. Illidan wants to attack the treasure chest. Well, I mean, that's a perfectly cromulent idea, presuming the enemy team does not hold me down and violently ass-fuck me for my hubris, and there they are, but it looks like they're not going to initiate on us, which is funny, because equal talent 5v3, that's a slam dunk for them. They could probably win the game off that. We're going to let them get that turn in. There's nothing that we can do. Zool, you're in a terrible, terrible place. I don't know where that Leeming went. I think she might have taken some weird route. But what we can do is probably... Ooh. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. That's a lot of people. So I got the Frost Shot out just to protect people. No, 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 no. This is a 3v5. This is a 3v5. Let's not do this. That's a bad idea. There we go. Okay, so we're not going to lose the keep there, but I do need to go down here to push off this giant wave, including, for some reason... Oh, god damn it! I did not realize that the Napalm was going to do that much damage to me, unfortunately. So that's a one-for-one trade. Kind of sucks, but whatever. And our Sergeant Hammer's dead, and our Malfurion's about to be dead probably. Yes, he is, and I think we just threw the game there. Yep. That was probably a throw. If the enemy team are not idiots, which they haven't seemed to be as idiotic as my team, yep, they're going to go and they're going to take core now. Aided by a full 4 siege minions. That's pretty impressive. I think we can probably pretty easily conclude who didn't even manage to get the poison arrow off. We'll probably pretty easily conclude who is to blame for a lot of that. So, wow, indeed. Yep, that was awful. That was a truly awful game. But let's let the stats do the talking here. Well, we got 200 cold for our shame. Plus another 20 for the loss. And let's take a look at the stats. I topped hero damage for my team. I got in there. I feel like I was performing pretty well. I took a couple kind of silly deaths. That one at the end, I'm not going to say that that caused the loss because the rest of my team would have gotten bodied no matter what because they were just kind of dumb. Enemy team, who's the biggest problem? Their Sylvanas was pretty good. Their Valla was pretty good. Honestly, none of the enemy team were exceptional. It's just that my team kept making really dumb decisions. There were wipes that shouldn't have happened, like, as I said, that Rain of Vengeance wipe. I pinned down 3 of the enemy team. I took them all down to a quarter health, and instead everyone chased the Malfurion on the other side of the screen instead of the people that I had pinned down and ready to die. But really, let's be serious and take a look at who our problem was. Could it have been the person who composed nearly half of the 24 deaths on our team? It was probably Mr. Illidan, assisted and enabled by our friendly Malfurion. So, if you guys play this game a lot, you probably know this already, but I still feel the need to say it as a public service announcement. If you're duo queued with your buddy, don't stick to a lane together. If you can, if the comp calls for it, great. You feel free to stick to your buddy. You're probably on comps with each other. That's a great situation. However, if the comp doesn't call for it, for instance, like on Blackheart's Bay, when we have 2 specialists and you're an Illidan and your buddy's a Malfurion and you both decide to go bot lane instead, don't do that because you're going to torpedo the game for the rest of your team. The positioning of our Malfurion and our Illidan and the way they were somehow convinced that they could take on the entire enemy team all the time is basically what just killed that game. They just torpedoed it from minute 1. And we got some pretty solid wins, but a lack of map awareness was definitely destructive. Like, going for the boss was a terrible idea at that moment. There were a lot of indications that the enemy team knew what we were doing as soon as they crossed near the watchtower, which, again, as you're doing boss, you should, especially on Blackheart's Bay, you should always have an eye on that watchtower. It was just bad decision making, people overly stuck in their lane with their buddy, you know, the usual suspects of a losing game at low MMR. Anyway, guys, sorry to be salty, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you learned a little bit of something, especially if you like to duo queue with your friends. I do it a lot, but hey, we don't stick in lanes together. We're already on Curse Voice, you know, we don't need to be any closer. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the channel for more daily Heroes of the Storm content. Also check out my affiliated channel, Negligent Adventures, where me and my friend Aaron are going to resume, now that my computer situation is resolved, doing lots of co-op and blind Let's Plays. So, as always, until next time, kids, I will see you in the Nexus. Bye-bye.